In this training, we're going to be looking at key KPIs that you want to be setting and you want to be providing, or you want to be setting as targets for any agencies that are supporting your business functions.
So today I want to talk to you about key business KPIs that you need to apply and think about or consider when running digital marketing campaigns. So I will often come across or be asked a question about marketing campaigns, and often I will be approached with questions about this, and I'm happy to support. And one of the things that I may be asked is, I've been told I need to do a Facebook campaign. One of the questions that I always ask a client or a customer is to really consider what are the things they're ready to do. And I have a client in mind with this when we were speaking about campaigns, and she kept saying, I said, I haven't seen a launch plan and I haven't seen your KPIs, and I really would like to identify what those KPIs are so that we can really ensure that we're measuring the right things in place. So we've got the ROAS, which is return on investment. We're looking at what do you want as a target cost per click? How many leads are you hoping to acquire? Remember, when you are running paid campaigns, you want to make sure that you have the key things in place so that you can get the best out of this, and that you can have a look at where there is inefficiencies in that process, or where the strategy may need and require more further development, or the brand really needs to have things in place such as compliance and governance, and those things are, accounted for within that process. So she came back and said, I don't know what that is. And that wasn't a problem at all. And I, for myself, I realized that when I was running campaigns, if I didn't have these things in place, ultimately it is detrimental to the success of the campaign. So some of the things that you want to consider when running the campaign are, for yourself, what helps you to have a benchmark? What are the benchmarks in the industry based on these kind of the budget that you're using? So, what kind of attributes do you need? What kind of assets do you really need? And assets might be copy, maybe imagery, videos. And what kind of time do you want to set on making sure those KPIs are successful? How much testing are you allowing, and how much split testing? So how many times are you testing these campaigns? So you want to think about those things before you're, handing out this responsibility. And so often I see that people are outsourcing and ultimately leaving those kind of decisions, the KPI decisions, to the person, to the implementer, to the advertiser, without taking consideration or even thinking about these key attributes themselves. And I think it's always a key thing as well when working with an advertiser is asking them, what kind of KPIs am I looking at? What kind of things should I set in place? If they are a seasoned person, or maybe they're just, in the beginning stages of their, journey with you, they may be able to offer you some advice, and that could ultimately help you with the success of your campaign. So it's important to think about the KPIs. So you want to look at, as I said, benchmarks, success in the ads, anything that could be detrimental to your campaign. One of the things that people don't consider is news. Is there any news coming out that could be detrimental to your campaign, or is there any keywords or anything like that that will affect your campaign? I know that's very niche, but what I'm saying is ultimately by having KPIs which are relevant to your industry or relevant to your target market, or, or even the campaign and the news that's happening at the moment, could affect the success of your campaign. So if you have any questions and you would like this summarised, please do not hesitate to let me know. Let me know below the episode and I'll be happy to help you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Now remember, on this channel, I share all tips, tech, marketing, business, sales funnels, lifestyle, everything to help you to start, grow and scale your business. Thanks for your time. And again, if you would like any topics, do not hesitate to contact me below. Thanks again.